Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for Salem, a living world or a new world of darkness venue. Um, Lucy Vesper and Fenris, aka Michael Orion, are just wandering around, walking the city, things to that matter. When Michael notices a store. Um, and the thing is that the reason he notices it is because Luco Vargas, the Spring King and Deputy Mayor, mentioned that that Simon, the latest mad moonchild, got his butt kicked out of one the day before, and there's Sephora. Michael has been trying to figure out what's going on with this fellow, so that's where our scene starts.
So, Fenris will point out and goes, Sephora, isn't that, and he'll scratch his head going, isn't that the place Simon was kicked out of?
Lucy will shrug.
And he'll look at him and goes, maybe he saw someone that looks like his daughter or something.
I suppose so. Or maybe they just didn't like the odour.
Well, he'll look at him and goes, well, I'm sure he had a shower since he's had a place now.
We can hope so.
And he'll say, yeah, never hurts to ask, I guess. And he'll start going in.
Lucy will nod and follow.
Yeah, it's just Sephora. World music, makeup, friendly people, people looking over items and things like that. Someone will approach you.
Yeah. I was gonna
And
say we have two characters both with striking looks. I'm so it's not long before someone approaches us.
heck nah. They're like right there.
Yep.
Have you seen
And
our next line? Do you want to see this? Do you want to see that? Yeah, basically somebody will walk up to you and give you a very polite welcome and ask if they can help you.
He'll look at them and goes, "Oh, hello. Wait, was Simon kicked out the day before, or how long ago was he supposed to
Day
kick?
before, yeah. Yeah, it was the day
Because
before.
I heard a story about someone was being kicked out of here yesterday.
I wasn't here yesterday, but Stacy was. And she'll kind of go and kick, like grab like another employee, kind of a blonde girl with very neat, on point, natural looking makeup, and she'll kind of walk over and smile at Fenris. Like, oh hey there, with your high appearance and your fucking striking looks.
And he'll smile and say, yes, you were working here yesterday.
Yes, I was.
I heard someone got kicked out. And he'll like started trying Simon, like asking if it's him.
Yes! She'll like snap her fingers and point. That guy. Oh my god, that was so bizarre. And she'll look over at like one of the other employees and like kind of wave around and she's like, back up, back up. And she'll like come over. And the girl will kind of like tilt her head curiously. And they'll look back at Fenris. And they'll nod. Like, yep.
So, what was strange about it?
It was
What
just
happened?
strange. It was so weird. Like they'll look at each other and like, uh-huh, yep. It was really weird. And we're not trying to like be rude. Just, it was really weird. And
Did he?
all over that Cat Von D line. And like one of them will nod. Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. What did he say? What did they say?
The girl said, and he was all over that Cat Von D line. And the other one was like, uh-huh.
what line?
The Cat Von D line. And she'll kind of point, 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 point. There's an eyeshadow that would look so good with your eye color. And she'll like pull Lucy's hand.
And
Oh,
Lucy will go over because she's not in. She's aware enough to know what makeup is, but she doesn't use it.
And the application begins. We gotta color match you!
Fenris will look at the
Actually,
like
don't forget.
What was that?
Fenris will look at the model that she's if there's supposed to be like a girl that's supposed to be on the drawing, well, on
Well, I
the
mean,
stand or
Kat
something.
Von D is all over the fucking stand.
Yeah, but is there like a girl that's supposed to be advertising it? It's maybe whoever is supposed to be advising, like the girl who's on the poster or something, is his
Yeah,
daughter.
Kat Von D. I believe
uh,
it's Kat Von D that's on the posters.
Okay, one. Oh yes, I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not 13.
So yeah, she'll like go, yeah, he kept trying on all the makeup, and they'll nod.
Oh,
And
okay.
somebody else will kind of look over and be like, but god damn, could he put it on point? And they'll nod.
Okay. If he'll scratch his head and will say, did he seem to recognize anyone?
They'll shake their heads.
And say, so why did he get kicked out?
Well, I mean, we don't mind people sampling our product, but and she'll kind of look like 50-plus-year-old dudes that act like moonborns. I mean, he was really upset.
did he say anything?
He wanted to be beautiful again. And then one of the other ones are like, I don't know why. There's a pretty handsome silver daddy there. And they'll nod.
What did the makeup that he was applying look like? What style was he attempting to emulate?
They'll kind of like look, and one of them will pick up like a black eyeliner, and one of them will pick up like a nude color, like lipstick, and then one will like they'll kind of like look it over, and one will pick up like a yellow like thing. He kept singing 50s tunes. I think they were 50s tunes, right? Like one will kind of hum one of the songs, and it's like a classical, like old jazz, like 50s song. Hi, Anthony.
Hello. So Fenris is wondering, oh, okay, why she was supposed to be gone 13 years ago, so that's a lot more than 13 years ago. And he'll scratch his head and goes, did he say anything else?
And one of them will they'll shake their head and they'll think, let me give one of them like a roll. Hold on. If Isaac, by the way, wants to wander into a Sephora, that's perfectly fine. Lucy's in there.
Yeah,
Oh, hey girl.
Lucy
Hey
will
girl.
comment. Lucy will comment as an aside to Fenris. He said he's been looking for 13 years. That could be the time he's been back.
One will tap her lip, and she'll say, I don't know why I remember this, but I remember him saying, honey homemaker, and she'll kind of nod.
Honey homemaker.
Uh-huh. And she'll kind of like nod again. Yep.
So a B?
I don't know. And she'll kind of shrug, like, beyond my pay grade, woman.
And Fenris will like get back up. He was bent down looking at the makeup and everything. Get back up and goes, okay. Lucy, do you have any more questions?
Did he make a specific design with the makeup?
I don't think we let him get that far. One of them will kind of like nod.
I think at this point, a rather attractive-looking male will come in, and he will approach one of the ladies, I'm assuming,
Hmm.
and he'll ask for concealer.
Okay. I need to, Anthony, there's something you should know.
Okay.
It's coming out all caps because I'm too lazy to press caps lock.
Mhm.
Just as a note. She'll kind of look at him like, oh, Lord, you Adonis. Um, and she'll say, certainly, do you need a matching or do you know what you're looking for?
He'll hold out his hand. I'm looking for this complexion.
She'll take his hand and she'll actually take like a little thing out of her pocket, like a little
Mhm.
machine, and she'll press it to his skin and kind of tap a button and it'll like it'll make a beep
Mhm.
and she'll say, right this way, sir.
Mhm.
And she'll start showing him. She'll ask him, is he going for more flat? Is he going for more light coverage? Blah blah, that good stuff.
Light covers. Um, I hear that I have nice eyes, and I want to bring them to the forward.
And she'll completely gush over him. Like, oh my god. She'll find something nearby. She starts showing him the fucking Urban Decay line. They have stuff that's good for masculine skin, that's why.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll start showing him that stuff. And actually, I think in most Sephora's, Kat Von D is actually right across from Urban Decay, so you
Mhm.
are not going far. So she'll start like showing him different stuff and kind of pointing out the new Naked palette, the Smoky Effects one. Like, oh my god, if you want to bring out your eyes, you have to like smoke it up. You're so hot anyway, like type thing.
He'll smile. He will get do they have like the samples? Because I know certain makeup stores they specifically don't do that.
Sephora will send you home with samples. So yeah, if he wants product samples, they'll start doling them out and stuff like that and getting them for him.
By the way,
Right.
Isaac would recognize that the two people that are here have means.
Oh, by the way, you would also know. Well, like, I think that both of you would know that Isaac is Luco's like man. Like he's like his like probably going to get married lover like man. Like
Oh, I
the
knew he
serious.
was, and then I knew Luco went to go with Lynn, and then I have no idea what is going on with his romance life since then. So,
Yeah, what it was is that Lynn was a client of his, and it got too. Well, you don't fucking know that. Like I guess you'd have to roll for like the details of it, but
no, no, I do not have those details because
yeah.
Izzy was kind of starting on that subject, and Lucy's like, if he wanted to tell me, he would have told me.
And Fenris barely knows what gossip means. I'm really not sure he's into gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, you are aware that um
He's
that he's
Change.
connected. Yes, that he is a well. You escaped with him, so you know that. It's just more that
I
he is.
know that. Fenris will also notice that he is a changeling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess he'll notice Lucy and smile and wave.
and Fenris will smile at him and like make a gesture.
He'll walk over.
And he'll look and goes, I think Luco told me about you.
Yeah. Um, he'll kind of tap his finger on his chin, look up, look at you again. You're Fenris, right?
And he'll nod and goes, yes. And he'll look at Lucy and goes, this is Lucy.
I know who Lucy is. He'll smile.
We had the same keeper.
Until Noel goes, oh.
He also knows who Luna is.
Sorry, what was that? Out of character, I didn't hear you.
He also knows who Luna is.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I haven't seen Luna in quite some time.
yeah. I'll say, last time I saw Luna was a few days ago. She was at church. She came to get Angel's manga. She wanted to get cuddles because she wasn't feeling too well. And he'll say, so you know Luco how again? I don't really keep up with what people say.
Lugo is my fiance.
And he'll like, oh, well, I'm sure you two will be happy.
I'm sure we will too. Um, he's very special to me.
And he'll smile and goes, that's why you get married to someone that's special to you.
Is there someone special in your life?
He'll think there's many special people, but none that way yet. And he'll look to Lucy and goes, Lucy is special to me, and Luna is special to me, and Mel. And he'll state a few names and goes, but no one special in the way that I would want to get married to them.
Thanks for leaving Father Dom out, you jerk.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would. I say she says a few names. So he would say Father Dom. He would say, he would say Fiona. Few names.
Liar.
No, Father Dom is on the list of the 5 top people that Fenris cares about. Lucy has asked this and received this list.
Yep.
Filthy lies.
How is things with the church, Lucy?
There have been a few issues. Hopefully things will improve.
I'm happy. I was in service a few days ago. You have a nice voice.
Thank you.
So, what are you here looking for?
There's a he'll scratch his head. There's one of us that was kicked out of here yesterday. He's a and he'll whisper into his ear. He's a moonborn, so he was acting weird.
Um,
Because me and Lucy saw him when he was looking for what he calls his heart. So we helped him and we got him to meet Lynn and he's been looking back for his heart, or we think it's his daughter, but he's been looking for her since.
I see. Is he doing well now?
We'll say, last time we saw him was when he was dropped off to Weave the day we saw him. But like I said, we heard that he was kicked out of here, so he seemed fine from what the girls said. But we were hoping on running into him, maybe asking him what happened.
I see.
And to that end, Lucy will actually make her way back over towards one of the girls that they were speaking with.
They're chittering and chatting, and they'll kind of look at her politely.
Did you happen to see which direction he went when he left?
A point, like right.
Thank you. If you think of anything else about his behavior which may provide some insight into his thought processes and issues currently, I would appreciate it if you would share it with us. And she will take a piece of paper from her bag and write her number on it.
They'll nod. Of course.
Thank you very much for your assistance.
And they'll nod.
Isaac will walk to the counter, pay for his makeup.
Put it on Daddy's credit card, by the way.
Oh no, he can pay for his own shit.
I'm playing with you.
And he will, catch up with Lucy and Fenris.
If you go outside and walk for any fucking amount of time, 2 seconds, you'll find Simon.
Well, the first place I'm going to check is the alleyway next to the shop.
Yep, that's where you'd find him. He's looking through a box of like where they throw out like papers and stuff like that. He's kind of looking through that box.
Fenris will move towards him, going, Simon?
Huh? And he'll kind of look up.
And he'll smile. Remember us? He'll like point to himself and Lucy.
Loki's boy.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What boy?
He said Loki's boy.
He'll smile. Goes, yes. And so have you found your heart?
No. He'll shake his head with a sad face. And he'll take a paper out of the box and put it into the notebook he has.
And do you remember what happened yesterday at the Sephora shop?
I don't like those girls. They don't know who I am. Very unbecoming to treat a customer like that. And he'll nod.
Okay, so what happened?
I just want to be beautiful again.
Well, who are you? He'll kind of tilt his head.
He'll blink. And he'll, like, tilt his head. And then he'll tilt his head in the other direction. I'm lost.
Would you like me to get some of the makeup for you?
He'll take a deep breath. And then he'll go off on a diatribe involving makeup that's way too long and involved that I can't possibly replicate. And why it needs to be color matched, and he needs to make sure that it's the right brand, and that it's going to hold up to the stage lights, and that it comes out, the last part comes out in a whine. And he's like, I take my performance very seriously. And he'll kind of stamp his foot.
Well, the girls inside did remember which makeup you seem to be interested in. I could fetch that. As a start.
But I don't have any of my costumes. And I don't have a venue. And I don't have any of my props. And he'll kind of look around like, this is unacceptable. I can't do this. I can't perform. Like, he's damn near going full diva level. Like, I can't perform under these circumstances. And then he'll look around himself and he's like, what kind of a dressing room is this? This isn't even a proper dressing room. And like, he'll stamp his foot again.
It is not yet the dress rehearsal.
He'll cross his arms. I can't perform under these conditions. I'm just not going on. He'll throw his hands up like, I'm done, so done.
So where are you performing?
And he'll stop and think for a moment. I know where I don't want to perform again, and that's La Copa. They screwed me out of my money. But then he'll kind of like blink and he'll shake his head like he's forgetting what he's saying as he's saying it.
What performance are you preparing for?
I have to make a roll for him to see if we can remember. Hold on. Oh, ouch. His eyes unfocus. He just shakes his head. I'm sorry my living room is such a mess. I wasn't expecting company today. He'll kind of like touch his journal like ashamed. And like put it back in his back pocket.
This is not your living room. Remember? The caravan?
A blink.
You live with Bobby?
No, I live alone. My lover left me. He said I was too busy.
And Fenris will say yes, but and he'll punch himself and losing as we found you and we called a friend of ours and they got you a new place, remember?
He'll shake his head.
When was the last time you ate?
I'm not hungry. He'll kind of touch his stomach. He'll look at Isaac and kind of tilt his head.
Isaac will smile back at him pleasantly. Well, what venue would you like? How would you like to be treated? Where would you like to go?
And then he'll kind of he'll come over to Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
And he like it's in his eyes, culture. And he'll say, I don't know any of the local venues.
Would you like to perhaps be in contact with someone that can give you the start that you need? Someone such as yourself will be able to perform on such a caliber.
But I've forgotten my routine.
A person of your talent can always improvise.
He'll kind of bite his lip.
We wouldn't have asked for you to come if we didn't believe in you.
Oh, I couldn't. He'll just kind of cover his face like.
You want me to do subterfuge?
I mean, yeah, totally, duh.
Alright. Oh, that's 3. 2, sorry.
Okay, he'll kind of like think on it for a moment, and he's like, okay, here's the deal, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely, like, he starts showing very serious interest, and he's really getting invested with the character. His eyes unfocus,
Mm-hmm.
and he stops and he blinks, and he's like, but my heart, and he'll kind of touch his chest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the heart in me to sing anymore. I sound horrible when I sing now.
Then you need inspiration.
No, he needs to find his heart. It is very much something that is important to find.
He will look towards Lucy. Well, it seems you have an idea.
I have an idea what it is and what it may look like, but only a general sense.
So you don't have an idea.
This is why we are trying to find out more.
Would it be more beneficial to actually get him to a venue that would be more befitting of his skill than leaving him here?
As we have already mentioned, we have already taken him to a place of safety and warmth, and he has forgotten. We'll need to take him back there.
Fenris will say taking him to somewhere he can perform. I'm not sure it will help. I think he needs to find whoever or whatever he's looking for.
The point I'm trying to make is that I myself am not skilled in such a way, but there may be others that may be able to help him.
Have you remembered anything further about your heart? Her name? What
Or
colour?
I saw
completely.
her.
Go ahead.
I saw her in the water the other day.
He'll say, where? What water?
The pond, remember? She was in the pond.
And she looks like you.
Every time I tried to touch her, she ran.
He'll say that's because it wasn't really her, it was water. You need to find the real her.
He'll sniff and look down.
Could you draw her?
I can't draw.
Could you describe her?
He'll point to his skin, like his own skin. And he'll point up.
Her skin was like the sky?
And he'll nod.
At least we will write this down. In the darkness of night, or the brightness of day, or the glowing colourfulness of the twilight.
He'll look up to the sky. What time do you want to say it is?
Probably mid-afternoon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he'll look up at the sky and his face like kind of like wrinkles, like frustration. And he'll just look down, like annoyed.
What colour of sky?
He'll point at his skin again.
So, white sky, like when the clouds have covered everything? Or do you mean like the moon?
He'll kind of blink a little bit. He says, not his day. Yeah, okay, there's two. No, two successes. He'll nod.
Do you recall her eyes?
Shake his head.
Her hair?
He'll shake his head. Something about Isaac is drawing him to him.
I'd like let him go to Isaac.
It doesn't seem to be romantic or anything like that. It just seems like, of all the people here, Isaac is the one who's making him feel comfortable.
He'll smile politely at him. You never told me where it is you would like to go.
Wherever my heart is. I've been looking and looking and looking, and I can't find it. I just can't find it.
Have you been looking the entire time since you lost it, or only since you realized you had lost it?
Every step, every day along the way, I've been looking. I've not stopped. That's why I don't want to stay in that caravan, because I stop. I've searched the caravan. She's not there.
So the last time you held her was 13 days, 7 months, 13 years, 7 months, and 4 days?
No.
You said that is how long you have been searching.
That wasn't the last time I held her.
Then was.
He'll kind of think for a moment. He'll shake his head. He doesn't know. I'm sorry.
So you were looking for her and you found her once and lost her again? Or maybe it was an illusion, but you still held her.
He'll
Or
kind of bite his lip.
Or you had her and then you lost her, and it took a time before you were able to begin to search.
He'll kind of like look uncomfortable and confused. Like when somebody that's not in their right faculties is thinking too much. Like he just kind of shakes his head.
I think the more we quiz him about it, the more uncomfortable he's going to get. So my suggestion is to have him do something that he wants to do.
You want to look, do you not?
I want to find.
Have you considered the library? They have records there with pictures of many of the people that have taken part in things in the town. They may even have other information that we could look through. We may not be able to find her there, but we may be able to find something that will lead us to her.
He'll he'll rub his face and kind of grip his hair. I saw her. The other day in the pond, I saw her. She was right there. She was hiding her face, but she was right there.
To calm somebody down, what would you have me roll?
Empathy, I guess. Manipulation, empathy, probably. That makes the most sense.
Gotcha. Isaac will place his arms on his shoulder. He will feel very cold, very chilly to the touch, but he's trying to show empathy,
Hmm.
kind of trying to empathize with his sorrow.
And oh, does he feel it in just shades?
Hmm.
And he's just shaking and just shaking his head. She wasn't far away that time. She was right there. I could touch her, but every time I tried to touch her, she moved.
Have you seen her anywhere else? Or simply that pond?
See her all the time. Not all the time. When the sun goes to bed. But she's so far away. I made her run away. I yelled at her. Because I was jealous. He'll kind of start crying softly. I didn't want her to leave. She ran so far, far away from me.
Finn will so smile. He'll say, "You'll find her again, and she'll come back to you."
I don't think so. But I'll never stop looking.
Fenris will say, "Well, we're here to help. Even if guys, well, if we're here to help, I'm sure something is bound to happen."
Homeboy, not 23, too. Sorry. Yeah, he'll just kind of rub his face and kind of lean on Isaac, like, it's just despair is starting to wash over him.
I think we should stop this line of conversation.
You're right, I have to keep looking. I need to get back to looking. I can't stop.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Based on
He'll look at the moon and he'll say, "Did your daughter look like the moon? Did your heart, sorry, look like the moon?"
He'll blink. No. You can give me a wits empathy roll.
Emotion specialty or not?
I guess.
Damn it. I got.
Not the best roll, but one success there.
Then he got rid of dice stream. I hate when that happens.
What do you need?
3 dice.
Are you big rolling, son? Look at you with your one success.
Yes.
Yeah, success. She doesn't look like the moon, okay? But something about the moon does remind him of her.
Does Hey, Fenris remembers Luna. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
does Fenris have a picture of Luna? Probably does.
No,
No?
you've only seen her in human form like once.
True.
Most of the time she's in cat form. That being said, you might have a picture of her in cat form.
He might. Yeah, does he have a picture of her in cat form?
Does your character like take selfies? No, you don't.
Well, he'd have. He wouldn't take picture of himself. He'd take picture of people he likes. So.
Sure.
Isaac will tilt his head. And start, since he's literally been in her, he will start describing her. Wait!
Yeah, that's about as serious as a description as you can get there. She has this mole on this place with that part. He'll hold on a second. If I would have rolled poorly on this, I would have fucking killed this character. He'll look at him like things are starting to connect. And he'll kind of like perk up and blink. Like, blink, blink.
And he'll say, Fenris's face will brighten up and goes, she's a friend of mine, a very good friend. And he'll look to Luna and goes, to Lucy and goes, Luna is my second best friend.
Luna's my daughter. That's my daughter. He'll kind of like grab Fenris's shoulders. Where is she?
He'll like goes, I can, and he'll goes, I don't know where she is right now. I can find out.
Please.
Does he have a number for Luna?
She does. Or he does, yeah.
Yeah, he'll call Luna.
Okay, she'll answer. Hello.
Hello, Luna.
Oh god, hold on, my throat hurts way too much to do her voice. Oh god, ow. Hold on. Yes.
It's Fenris. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
He'll say, yeah, I'm fine. Where are you right now? I think we've found something. Found someone that needs to meet you.
Oh, just laying in bed, naked, rolling around, playing with the curtains. And you hear like the swish of fabric.
If Fenris doesn't see anything weird in that, he'll say, yeah, that's nice. Can we come over? Or maybe you want to meet us somewhere.
She'll kind of look over at a sleeping Tom. He's sleeping. I have news for you.
Yes?
I'll tell you later. And she'll kind of, like, stumble out of bed. God damn it. I held that off for so long. She'll stumble out of bed, and then she'll walk outside. Like, you hear, like, the door open. And then you hear, like, a car screech, and then she'll walk back inside, like, I forgot to put on clothes again.
She'll say, yes, it's cold outside. Well, because apparently people here have to wear clothes to go outside. I don't really get it either.
She'll say, okay, where am I going?
He'll say, want to meet at the church. Oh, okay, wait, maybe not the church. He'll say, want to meet. Is the Sephora just outside in anywhere, or is it at a shopping center or something?
Shopping center.
Presumably there's a cafe or something nearby that they get hot chocolates at.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So yes, she'll say, okay,
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And Fenris will say she will meet us at the coffee shop.
He looks very, very nervous. He'll kind of look back at Isaac. It almost seems like he may not be ready for this, but at the same time, he's too ready for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, he may not be ready, but he wants to do it now anyways, kind of thing.
or you probably forced him into something you were ready to do.
He's been looking for her for 13 years. If he isn't ready now, I don't think he ever will be.
Yeah.
Yes, how astute. Anyway, so,
Oh, Lord, Anthony.
so Isaac will comfort him and hold his hand.
So yeah, oh, Rick snacks. Um, mm, 1 second, okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta like take my medicine and make my like blow my nose. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, guys. Um, the house is why. This is big. Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have to break the scene for now and pick it back up at the meetup later because my nose is bleeding very heavy.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Bye.